Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance and remain standing for the invocation. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, everyone, for coming out to join us this afternoon. Let us pause and take a moment of gratitude for the knowledge we have gained and hope for what the future may bring us. Let us give thanks for our opportunities, for the strength and guidance of the educators who have brought us this far, for the love and support of the families who have stood beside us through these years, and let us now turn to face the coming years from this place of strength. May we find fulfillment along the roads we choose and unity with those who travel alongside us. May we hold true to our convictions with strength and with compassion. And may we always greet the future with faith and with hope. Amen.
Thank you very much. You may be seated. And good afternoon. It is my pleasure to welcome you to the graduation ceremonies for the Conway High School class of 2017. This day is the most satisfying of events for our district as we recognize the work of our teachers, our staff, our principals, our parents, our friends, our mentors, and especially today, our students. You students are to be commended for completing the journey necessary to be here today. After 13 years of schooling that started on August the 16th, 2004, that first anxious day of kindergarten, this day that you have dreamed of has finally come here. Please allow me to begin this afternoon by introducing to you members of our school board who will be participating in our graduation ceremonies. I would ask them to stand when I call their name, and if you would please hold your applause until all of them have been introduced. Mr. Carl Barger serves as the president of our school board. Dr. Adam Lamey serves as the vice president of the school board. Mr. Andre Ackland serves as the secretary of our school board. Other members include Mr. Bill Clements, Mr. Tripp Leach, Mr. Scott Champlin, and Dr. Diane Robinson. Please express your appreciation to these fine people for their service to our district. Before us this afternoon are 625 outstanding ladies and gentlemen who make us all very proud to be a Wampus Cat. 72 are graduating with highest honors and a GPA of at least a 4.0 average. This class has earned $13 million in scholarship offerings. There are 8 National Merit Scholars, and many, many will be attending prestigious colleges and universities throughout the nation. We are all very proud of your academic achievement, ladies and gentlemen. So audience, please join with me in recognizing all of these fine students. Congratulations, ladies and gentlemen. Students, I never had the privilege of teaching you, but please give me a brief moment to pretend, if you will. Because if I had been your social studies teacher, I would have told you not to allow history to necessarily determine your future. If I were your PE teacher, I would have said, play hard, play fair, and leave it all on the field of your chosen field of endeavor. If I were your art teacher, I would have said, there's beauty in this world, just look for it. If I were your science teacher, I would have told you that experiments and experience are similar words. Go ahead, give it a try. If I were your math teacher, I would have said sometimes things just don't add up and life's not fair. But finally, if I were your English teacher, I would have said this: the nouns of your life affect the verbs of your life. Choose wisely the people, places, and things with which you surround yourself, for those nouns determine your verbs. They determine your actions. Listen closely to the words of your teachers and your parents. If you're smart, you'll pay attention to those people who have been speaking to you for the last 18 years of your life to make you the person that you are today. There's a lot to learn if you'll just listen. So take your learning and go make all of us prouder than we already are. Your Wampus Cat family wishes you the very best, and I wish you God's very best as well. It's my pleasure now to introduce to you your principal, Mr. Jason Lawrence.
Good afternoon. Welcome to the graduation ceremony of Conway High School's class of 2017. I want to take a moment just to thank each and every one of you that have helped make this happen for these students to this point. Whether it's parents, grandparents, aunts, uncles, cousins, friends, your help and encouragement over the last 13 years has been invaluable. Thank you for helping make these young people succeed in their goals. Secondly, I would like to thank all of the teachers and staff members at Conway High and the entire Conway Public School system. Thank you for your dedication to these students, their well-being, and to our district. Graduation is always a special day filled with an array of emotions, from joy, yay, this is over, sadness, I may never see these people again, fear, what am I going to do next, and even thankfulness, thank goodness I'm actually graduating. Today, I have another emotion, pride. I'm so very proud of you and your accomplishments. I'm proud of the championships, the awards, the number of honor graduates, the work in the classroom, the talent and the things that you guys can create, build, and discover. But I'm even more proud of leadership, compassion for others, volunteerism, your performances, your community involvement, your work ethic, service to others, and your perseverance. These are a few of the characteristics of successful people, and I have had an absolute blast watching your talents and your growth into becoming better people. Each one of you before me has seen some type of success this year. Otherwise, you would not be sitting here today. I'm going to give you this challenge one more time. Do your best and be a leader. Continue to become better citizens. Be better fathers, better mothers, better spouses, and better examples of what's good in this world. Always push yourself to do greater things. Be uncomfortable. Take on challenges. Travel. Listen. Be a lifelong learner. Have conversations without the use of social media. And love and care for those around you. Lastly, be proud. Be proud of how far you have come, but also have faith in how far you will go. I know I have both pride and faith in each one of you. Best of luck and congratulations. Now, I would like to introduce to you Jillian Tang, Valedictorian of Conway High School, class of 2017.
Thank you, everyone, for being here today. It's an exciting day, probably the last time that all of us who have grown up together for the last several years will be in one place. Everyone says high school is supposed to be a time when we try to figure out who we are. So today, I'd like to try and answer a question. Who are we, the class of 2017? On the most straightforward level, all of you are my friends, my classmates, and my peers. You're athletes, hard workers, scholars, amazing and friendly and wonderful people. I can honestly say that I think the people in this arena today comprise the best graduating class of Conway High School. But zooming out from that, we are also the people who supported us. I'd like to give a huge thank you to all the families here, including my mom. I could never repay the efforts you've put to help me reach my dreams. And where would we be without our teachers, who take time to answer those tough questions and explain the complicated things, whether with classwork or just life in general? What about the greatly underappreciated administration, who are always working behind the scenes to make sure everything runs smoothly, but also are willing to go out of their way to help each one of us as individuals? There are endless people, many of whom we've never met individually, who stand behind us, from cafeteria workers to our superintendent. But one thing's for sure, without all these people backing us up and pushing us forward, we certainly would not be who we are today. On an even larger scale, we are a community and we share a common spirit. All of us, from students to families to teachers to administrators, we all seem to be willing to go out of our ways. This might mean putting ourselves out there to ask questions that might open a door of opportunity. Or this might be doing everything in our power and more to help someone trying to reach their goals. Even Conway's roads seem to share in the spirit of going out of the way. Ever been through one of the roundabouts? At the same time, we are all so different. Some of us are going to college, some of us to the workplace, some even to different countries. Some of us have a clear path ahead. Some of us might not, and that's okay. Everyone says high school is supposed to be a time when we figure out who we are, but really, life is a continual process of finding yourself. But even as we all go our separate ways today, I hope that you'll keep that common spirit. Go out of your way, help people, take a chance and ask, explore a new path. You never know what might happen. Thank you for all these years we shared, and congratulations to the class of 2017.
They're making you wait, Carl. Jillian Tang. Lauren Brooke Campbell. Abby Nicole Baker. Andrea Victoria Beggs. Hannah Michelle Bennett. Whitney Danielle Bloodworth. Gwen Taylor Boone. Anna Marie Brockman. Alistair Robert DeShant Brown. Jacob Andrew Burkett. Robin Nicole Burnett. Alyssa Kathleen Burris. Lily Anna Marie Calloway. Maggie Nicole Carroll. Ethan Soon Chen. Kensington Grace Chenoweth. Melody Chung Ching Chong. Austin Blake Miller Codimo. Joseph Robert Coker. Hadea Kalela Niera Cummings. Kara Lee DeLawn. Joshua Morgan Dyson. Anna Lee Drennan. Savannah Elizabeth Dubose. Caitlin Ashley Dunlap. Zelda Mars Engler Young. Kelvin Fang. Jacob Christopher Fisher. Lauren Morgan Ford. Lauren Ashley Frazier. Elam Danielle Fulton. Caroline Gabrielle Jean Giles. Cooper Benjamin Grimes. Megan Nicole Gunnels. Megan Rose Haas. Anna Elizabeth Hart. Margaret Ann Hicks. Caitlin Elise Hopkins. Benjamin Garrett Horn. Ian Scott Isom. Manahil Cosme. Kate Miriam Lang. Jack Gordon Lester. Perla Noemi Martinez. Elsa Lee Matson. Matthew Richard McIntyre. Preston Howard Moline. Kelsey Lynn Moore. Jared Dawson Neville. Jonathan Brady Newman. Pearl Elizabeth Osborne. Robert Witten Parker. Eric Dean Pinter. Samuel August Revis. Logan Dominic Rodriguez. Rebecca Rodriguez Palacio. Equasia Viantria Samuels. Haley Marie Schluterman. Hannah Louise Bruce Smith. Kaylee Renee Smith. Kendarius Rayshawn Smith. Gary Nicholas Stillwell. James Cameron Tilley. Cooper Braden Tribbett. Kevin Matthew Trickey. Jacqueline Renee Walls. Abigail Lee Warren. Dylan Alexander Williams. Sydney Grace Wingfield. Victoria Elizabeth Ibarra. Sarah Catherine Zimmerman. Charisma Drumara Aaron. Hannah Beth Abels. Gabrielle Elise Armstrong. Savannah Sky Batty. Destiny Nicole Bomber. Lauren Cecilia Beltran Brito. Jacqueline Benitez. Zeta Lauren Betts. Sydney Victoria Black. Zachariah Alexander Bearinger. Michaela Gail Boothby. Allison Christine Brinkley. Deja Dominique Broyles. Shakira Tamia Buchanan. Chloe Danielle Burgess. Christian Alexander Burleson. Trenton Lee Burton. Ryan Marshall Bush. Madison Elizabeth Butler. Nathaniel Ryan Caldwell. Kelly Bernice Carbage. Neely Morgan Caudle. Madeline Jane Choate. Gabrielle Yvonne Choquette. James Lath Crane. Caleb Aaron Crow. McCall Michael Dale. Elijah Clark Davis. Emma Jackson Davis. Lauren Scarlett DeVries. Ethan Michael Dolan. Elizabeth Marie Durham. Matthew Bailey Akins. Elizabeth Reed Edwards. Lauren Taylor Ellis. Emily Malone Fetter. Anna Louise Fay. Jocelyn Shania Fields. Caitlin Diane Fletcher. Ryan Gabriel Frizzell. Michael Evan Fulmer. Avery Grace Glover. Jalen Thomas Graham. Lennon Everett Graham. Michaela Elizabeth Green. Akea Tashara Grigsby. Shelby Catherine Grimes. Seth Michael Gidry. Nicholas Andrew Haynes. Jalen Ariana Hamilton. Abby Lee Harmon. Sydney Jean Hawkins. Deja Diavion Haynes. Matthew Tyler Henniger. Jordan Danielle Hester. JC Che Higgins. Quentin Christerian Hilliard. Yareli Amparo Hinojosa. Sammy Ho. Dalton Lee Holder. Cassandra Elise Holloway. Caitlin Michelle Hoyt. Danielle Marie Jones. Savannah Rochelle Jones. Christine Jacinda Key. Reagan Michael Kraft. Kelsey James LaPierre. William Garrett LaRue. Ashlyn Brooke Leach. Madeline Ashley Lewis. Savannah Catherine Lowe. Anthony Clark Lubert Whitmire. Michaela Renee Manning. Jacob Miller Mayo. Samantha Joe McBride. Aaron Renee McCoy. Markel Devon McDaniel. Tatiana Jordan McGraw. Jasmine Lee Miller. Jasmine Leah Miller. Gavin Bryce Moore. Riley Brianne Mullaney. Cayman Carvel Neal. Anna Christine Nolan. Samantha Nicole Nolan. Elias Martin Noyes. Montana Tyel Owens. Vivian Elizabeth Parr. Madison Dale Parsons. Margarita Liliana Jasmine Perez Gamboa. Kyle Alexis Pruitt. Rachel Savannah Ropp. Sarah Elizabeth Reber. Colby Orion Reck. Andrew Luis Rodriguez. Natalie Faye Elmer. Emma Lindsay Rout. Jalen Devon Sargent. Larissa LaFern Sherman. Lauren Victoria Sherrod. River Mackenzie Simmons. Jessica Lee Sipes. Shakira Lashabriana Smith. Trey George Smith. Gabrielle Seth Spriggs. Emma Olivia Tarka. Parker Bradley Teague. Stephen Alex Thorne. Lathan Cade Tipton. Anna Elizabeth Townsend. Jailene Janelle Tufu. Madison Nicole Van Gilder. Kipcho Kenyatta Van Hoos Jr. Caitlin Elizabeth Nan Way Watkins. Eric Donovan Webster. Rachel Marie White. Tyson Sinclair Williams. Olivia Sinclair Wilson. Cullen Bennett Woods. Jaime Andres Zabrano. Ashley Sabrina Acosta Hernandez. Alexandria Lee Agee. Alexis Aguirre. Israel Bird Aiken. Jacob Ainsley. A.D. Alba. Rose Alba. Avery Latre Alexander. Natalie McKinney Alford. Anna Elizabeth Allison. Ian Michael Allison. Justin Dwayne Allman. Nora Samir Areja. Jenna Aliyah Amin. Shantarius Keyshawn Andrews. Alejandra Elizabeth Arroyo. Devin Anthony Asbell. Laura Catherine Ashworth. Haley Nicole Averett. Maya Munshiana Aika. Yusuf J. Baji. David Aris Bailey. Mark Thomas Bailey. Matthew Philip Bailey. Brittany Leanne Baker. Eduardo Balderas. Hope Aaron Ballard. Dominic Dwayne Banks. Futra Misharian Banks. Raven Alexandra Barkley. Marcos Ignacio Barrientos. Sean Connor Bays. Bailey Cameron Beckham. Jack Ronald Begley. Daisha Driana Bell. Keontae Anna Benjamin. Keandre Antoine Bennett. Cody Matthew Biddle. Brandon Lee Shelby Billington. Demetric Arness Blake. Alyssa Summer Bohm. Mediah Keonsha Latrice Boone. Mariah and Cretia Boone. Angel Michelle Bradley. Mitchell Grayson Brannon. Sean Edward Bransner. Joseph Noah Brasco. Ernest Charles Brewster Jr. Octavius Dijon Lauren Brimley. Spencer Mark Briscoe. Barbara Brianna Janelle Brooks. Dawson J. Brown. Devion Bernard Brown. Tyrese Javon Brown. Nathaniel Ash Bryan. Brianna Marie Bryant. Montrell Joshawn Bunting. James Nathan Burrow. Megan Alyssa Bird. Katala Mary Leisha Caldwell. John Hunter Cameron. Logan Christopher Camp. Brandon Tyler Campbell. Jera Janice Campbell. Dustin Nicholas Camper. Alima Malikaya Carlton. Ashley Janae Carter. Carlos Enrique Castellanos Morales. Alexis Catalan. Reagan Shea Kate. Dylan Robert Chafton. Angela Jasmine Chambers. Brianna Beyonce Shade Cheney. Kobe Lee Chapman. Ethan Michael Chase. Tyler Ray Chase. Timothy Wilborn Church. Savannah Lee Clements. William Gregory Clip. Kaylee Nicole Cloud. Eric Love Cole. Nashawan Andretic Collins. Sydney Cheyenne Collins. Jasmine Christine Contreras. Dallas Justine Cooper. Alexis Brooke Cornelius. Uriel Jaziel Correa. Stephen Ray Casper. Heidi Grace Courtway. Christina Lee Cowden. Andrew Austin Craig. Zanique Isabella Myanna Criswell. Elizabeth Ashley Kreitz. Emma Jean Cutler. Dontario Travion Daniels. David Maxwell Darley. Layla Tyree David. Braden Lee Davis. Jimmy Lynn Davis. Jordan Mitchell Davis. Landon Taylor Davis. Tavion LeVar Davis. Ebony, you need that. That's to the counselor. Ebony Kenise Day. Jessica Grace Dean. Colton Matthew DeWeese. Tristan Nathaniel Dillard. Dalen Troy Dodgen. Brianna Renee Downs. Ethan Michael Dresser. Jack Martin Dunaway. Jesse Daniel Ellis. Caleb Anthony Elms. Gustavo Esparza. Maggie Catherine Evans. Matthias J. Paul Ferentz. Elizabeth Leanne Fernbacher. Austin Allen Farrell. Edward Jaleel Raquam Fields. Jada Avian Elena Fields. Michaela Marie Fields. Philip Nicholas Fletcher. Jalen Javaris Flood. Alexis Rihanna Flowers. Christian David Flowers. Tanner Dominique Flowers. Alexandria Jordan Foster. Ashley Ann Foster. Francisco Fulan Morales. Joel Robert Fountain. Diamond Zatera Forte. Demetrius Jermaine Fowler Jr. Jacob Michael Dorji Franson. Savannah Joanne Grace Frith. Lauren Elizabeth Fulmer. Victor Joseph J. the Third. Ariana Giselle Gardner. Diamond Jessette Emily Gardner. Adriana Michelle Gary. Kayla Quinshawn Gary. Kylan Sharon Gary. Amber Lanie Getter. Justin Kyle Gieber. Jesse Hunt Gilbertson. Jeffrey David Glenn. Shanae Denisha Glenn. Shinice Desiree Glover. Skylar Madison Glover. Francisco Manuel Gonzalez Koo. Angela Liliana Gonzalez. Peter Jacob Grant. Kyra Janae Grant Gray. Samuel Bowen Gray. Brenda Kadia Green. Kawan Lamon Green. Brian O'Neill Griffin. Jeremiah Ezekiel Griffin. Maya Charday Alicia Grimes. Cassandra Leanne Grissom. Jamie Lauren Gani. Austin Tyler Gustavus. Cheyenne Jolynn Guthrie. Catherine Alicia Guzman Avilos. Jasmine Michelle Hagan. Jaron Jaquez Hampton. Dylan Robert Hancock. Devon Lamarcus Harding. Antonio Shamar Harper. Tiara Nicole Harris. Haley Nicole Harvey. Connor James Hastings. Bailey Elizabeth Hawk. Hannah Renee Hurst. Christopher Jashad Heathcott. Brandon Lee Hecky. Brooklyn Nicole Helton. Octavian Marquay Hemphill. Brittany Celeste Henderson. Darius Darnell Hensley. Sydney Nicole Hensley. Ulysses German Hernandez. Juan Pablo Hernandez Gonzalez. Sasha Nicole Heron. Weston Garrett Hurst. Devin Matthew Hess. Alicia Marie Hicks. Whitney Ann Hill. Kevon Bernard Holder. Camilla Hope Hollis. Rakia Corche Holmes. Carlton Terrell Hood Jr. Jordan Reese Hooper. Tori Elizabeth Horton. Stephanie Ann Howington. Eric Richard Hoyle. Kirsten Alexandria Hubbard. Jerica Gloria Hughes. Keyshawn Raquel Hughes. Jacob Tyler Hudson. Timothy Clayton Isaac. Brian Jaquez. Lauda Ana Jaquez. Jalen Terrence Jemison. Rebecca Paige Jemison. Colby Ryan Johnson. Darian Dijon Johnson. David Quadarius Johnson. Sasha Nakaya Johnson. Shelby Gay Suzanne Johnson. Levante Uriah Joyner. Addison Deshay Jones. Ethan Patrick Jones. Kyra Tatiana Jones. Raven Sade LaShawn Jones. Savoyle Jones Jr. Trevor Daniel Jones. Brad Joseph Jordan. Taiwan Lamont Jordan. Timothy O'Neill Jordan. Donald Kerry Joshua Jr. Grace Renee Carl. Nathan Thomas Kaufman. Jayla Lakais Kelly. Cody Michael Kesterson. Darian Travon King. Justice Aaron Tyler King. Cameron Lee King. Kiana Nicole King. Gabrielle Marcus Kingsbury. Eli Frankel Kirsch. Caitlin Hope Knuckles. Vera Catherine Lambert. Karis May Lancaster. Catherine Grace Langston. Madeline Grace Leach. Logan Thomas Leja. Erica Simone Lewis. Charles Anthony Livingston. Dewanis Lissashawn Lockhart. Emma Rose Long. Juan Fernando Lopez. Nashayla Nicole Lovelace. Hannah Brooklyn Lovell. Caitlin Alexis Lucy. Destin Senquan Macon. Ruby Elsmerada Madrid Acevedo. Tylin Vidal Maheran. Nicole Nayeli Maldonado Ruiz. Evan Richard Malik. Colton Trey Mallet. Natalie Padma Mannion. Kaylee Alyssa Maples. Amber Marie Martinez. Suhaidi Martinez Gonzalez. Lindsay Nicole Mashburn. Cody Nathaniel Matchett. Nathan Alexander Mall. Amaja Nicole Mayfield. Jennifer Aylin Mayorga Fuentes. Andrew Michael McCartney. Robin Alexa Cheyenne McCaslin. Ian Charles McCauley. Victoria Paige McCauley. Mariah Essence McCollum. Samuel Aaron McCormick. Caleb Spencer McCormick. Avery Jehoiakim Matthew McCrae. James Russell Emerson McEwen. Rihanna Nicole McKnight. Ryan Landon McPherson. Don't forget that. Rocio Guadalupe Medrano Medina. Elsa Linda Mendoza. Jada Macy Meyer. Chloe Michelle Mickle. Whitney Nicole Milburn. Brighton Christopher Miller. Rebecca Dawn Marie Mitchell. Anthony Alejandro Montoya Elizondo. Jemiah Lasha Moody Wade. Emily Renee Moore. Brian Alejandro Moreno. Essence Renee Morgan. Tamika Nicole Mosley. Brandon Ray Moss. Michael Carlton Murphy. Angel Martin Navarro Cruz. Kylan Keishion Neal. Davia Jamia Newsom. Kobe D'Angelo Oates. Travis Montanez O'Bannon. Caitlin Sierra O'Donnell. Dustin Lee Oltmer. Maria Aracelli Orellana. Jake Daniel Palladino. Artavius Dewan O'Neill Parker. Lucas Daniel Pate. Tatiana Takaya Patton. Hayden Dale Payson. Summer Chantel Peace. Hayden Evan Pierce. Dylan Wayne Pearson. Robert Cortez Pearson. Tavion Damon Penn. Brick Avery Perigo. Mason Jean Perigo. Bobby Joe Phillips IV. Aaliyah Rianne Pickens. Jack Garner Pillow. Marquise Anthony Pleasant. Raquel Olivia Prador. Alexia Sabrina Prescott Denza. Carlos Ivan Ramirez. For Yasmin Ramos Razo. Jonathan Paul Randall. Joanna Griselda Rangel. Alyssa Latrice Ratliff. John Dennis Rector Garcia. Hannah Christine Riga. Banyan Robert Reed. Luvinia Patrice Riley. Callie Elizabeth Robertson. Madison Nicole Robertson. Joshua Stephen Robinson. Richard Anthony Robinson IV. Timothy Edwin Robinson II. Alexis Kayana Rogers. Brady Allen Rosenow. Justin Daniel Ross. Kiana Rochelle Ross. Morgan Riley Rowe. Philip Russakoff. Landon Cade Madison Rushing. Brandon Jordan Russell. Carla Bernice Sanchez. Daniel Dale Sanders. Jordan Neal Scallion. Logan Scott Shaw. Austin Edward Schiestel. Michael Justin Settle. Hannah Nicole Severns. Chanel McKenzie Smith Shaw. Caitlin Alyssa Sheffield. Ian Joseph Simmons. Jakayla Rochanel Simpkins. Spencer Eugene Skinner. Charles Dyson Smith. Jeffrey Mitchell Smith. Megan Faye Smith. Riley Quinn Smyers. Terrell Hayden Sneed. Brady D'Angelo Solis. Karen Vanessa Soriano Thomas. Colton Michael Spalding. Corterius Kejon Spison. Tony Spivey Jr. Malik Ambrose Stafford. Elizabeth Marie Stain. Dustin Lee Stallnaker. Logan Michael Steinbeck. Brandon Deshaun Stone. Daniel Randolph Stone Taylor. Jakayla Simone Story. Darienne Rose Story. Kayana Rose Stubbs. Hold it. Lazarick Armin Swanigan. Darius Deontay Tate. Michael Ryan Tate. Darius DeMarcus Taylor. Jentrell Deshun Taylor. Clifton Alexander Tays. Hannah Gail Tefteller. Amanda Mason Tolke. Amy Alyssa Thomas. Xavier Juan Thomas. Bailey Jade Thomason. Benjamin Michael Thompson. DeMonte Deshaun Thornton. Joseph Blake Tilley. Michaela Deanne Timms. Sophia Amara Simone Tony. Cade Erickson Tucker. James Patrick Tucker. Zoran Shuntori Tucker. Jacoby Deshaun Turner. Abigail Valenzuela. Maya Elizabeth Van Bell. Joshua Matthew Virgil. Madison Brooke Walker. Spencer Ryan Wall Trimble. Whitney Elizabeth Wallace. Sydney Elise Waller. Tierras Athena Warren. Nia Simone Washington. Nicholas James Wax. Carter Brooks Weatherly. Kalia Ariana Dominique Weathersby. Alexandra Quinn Weaver. Taylor Dawn Wellborn. Alyssa Arlene Wells. Brianna Lynn Wells. Whitley Krista Diane White. Olivia Grace Whitehead. John Adam Whitehurst. Tyler Jarius Mikkel Whitfield. Eden Page Wilkerson. Austin Thomas Williams. Damond Rashad Williams, Jr. Lindsay Ann Williams. Raven Victoria Williams. Tristan Luke Williams. Tyler Thomas Williams. Jonah Alonzo Willis, Jr. Alexis Deshay Wilson. Dylan Adam Winchell. Shania Siani Wiseman. Bethany Lynn Ann Wood. Brian Yee. Amaria Rashay Young. And Mariah Trinae Young.
Seniors, would you please stand? Board of Directors, Dr. Murray, teachers, family, and friends, I present to you the Conway High School class of 2017. Graduates, at this time, will you please move your tassels from the right to the left to signify the completion of your high school career? I would now like to introduce to you Ms. Lauren Campbell.
As we end this ceremony, I would like to recite a poem that my grandfather told me one night. I saw them tearing a building down, a gang of men in a busy town. With a ho-heave-ho and a lusty yell, they swung a beam and a sidewall fell. I asked the foreman, are these men skilled as the men you would need to hire if you were to build? He laughed and said, "No, indeed, just common labor is all I need." You see, I can easily reckon a day or two what it has taken builders years to do. I asked myself as I went my way, which of these roles have I tried to play? Am I a builder who works with care, measuring life by the rule and square? Or am I a wrecker who walks the town, content with the labor of tearing down? As we leave here tonight, as high school graduates, we need to celebrate this amazing accomplishment, but we must do some introspection on our high school careers as well. And we need to ask ourselves, what role have we tried to play? Are we the builders who have built our own ideas up and helped others, or the breakers who go around tearing others and their work down? Conway High has done an excellent job these years, molding us into these brilliant kinds of builders. But it is our journey, our duty to continue this as we go forward in life. From here, the sky's the limit.